I'm Megan Sterick.
Hi, I'm Heather Sterick, Megan's mom.
And we will be leading this week's meditation. My first question for you, Mom, is when was the first time you felt that I would be called by God to lead this journey?
Well, when I was pregnant with you, I felt like there was a lot of light and love around you. And I knew you were going to be something very special from the very beginning. And during Christmas time, you were a March baby, March 25th to be exact. I just felt something. I never felt that close to the birth of Jesus story before until then. And something inside of me, it just like resonated so strong that I knew at that moment I was going to raise you to be a Christian. And it was just something there. So that was part of your calling too, to know that we were going to be Christians.
My next question for you, Mom, is how you felt when me and you were both baptized on October 24th, 2004 together at St. Paul's UMC in Manteca, California.
Well, it was a very special church. It's St. Paul's Methodist Church in Manteca, California. I love that church so much. It was one of the first churches where I felt like it was our home. It wasn't just a church. And so when you got to be baptized there, they were so welcoming and so loving and so accepting of you and our family. And we were only there 5 years, but I'll never forget that experience and what it meant to me and to my family. And for me at the time when I got baptized too, I felt like before, because I wasn't really a Christian, but I was kind of always wobbling back and forth with Christianity and any kind of religion I could find, I was trying it. And then when I finally found the Methodist church at that time, it was so welcoming and loving that it was so very good for me to be there. And I felt as if all the guilt and the shame that I had about religion went away, and I just felt like that crimson, like the crimson stain was washed away, and I felt white as snow.
My next question for you is about LGMC and our musicals and our Joy CD we would produce with Joe and Casey.
Well, I love the church too. They were really nice. The Joy CD is something that Megan and Peter, Peter is Megan's brother, if you don't know, I'm sure you do, but they both love that, and they both got to sing a few songs in it, and it meant a lot to them. And what was really cool was they kept in contact with Joe all those years of because they would ask her, can I sing this song in a talent show or whatever? And so that was actually really fun. And I really loved how Joe and Casey Rice interacted with the kids, and they were so patient and kind, and they let every child shine, and they gave every child a voice in the musicals. And I'll never forget how patient and loving they were. So, and like I was telling you yesterday when we were talking about this, what I remember the most about that time that they were there was it was joyful, right? Like they brought contagious joy to be at the church and made being a Christian fun. So that's what I remember the most about that time with them.
My next question for you, Mom, is how you felt when I came home in 7th grade of January and told you that I was saved and was telling you I wanted to be a pastor.
Well, I thought you were already saved, but because our whole life I took you to church, that was our life. But I was happy that you, as a young, almost 13-year-old, decided that was a path you wanted to continue on. And I knew that would be it's when you're a Christian that you have such a solid foundation that I knew that you were going to have that path for you. And I guess I wasn't really surprised you wanted to be a pastor, because you have such a helpful, loving, kind heart that I know whatever you're going to do, it's going to be to serve others.
And then when Grandma passed, and do you think Grandma would be, how Grandma became a Christian in May of 2018 and then passed in August of 2018 and had a really strong faith, and it encouraged us, do you think she would be proud of who I'm becoming and my journey?
Yes. So my mom, she always had some kind of faith, but she ended up with ovarian cancer and died of complications. She became In May of 2018, she got saved. And then in August 2018, she passed away with the ovarian cancer and complications due to it. And she had from her journey, she had so much courage and bravery and strength and grace. And I see that in you, and she would see that in you. I think she'd be really happy about you wanting to be a pastor and serving God. I think she would be so happy that you're such a strong kid, strong young woman, and that who you are, and that you do good things. I don't really worry about you. I'm not concerned. You're very honest, you're very good. So and that's what she'd be really happy, and you're happy. She wouldn't care if you were a pastor or not. She would just really want you to be happy. And so the fact that the church, Sparks Methodist, has given you this opportunity and that you want to continue it is amazing, and that would make her happy, you being happy.
I'm going to close us out in prayer. Will you join me in prayer? Dear God, thank you for all those who encourage us to become strong Christians and lead us the path and show us the love of Jesus. Amen.
Amen.
Lord, prepare me to be a sanctuary, pure and holy, tried and true. With thanksgiving, I'll be a living sanctuary for you. Lord, prepare me to be a sanctuary, pure and holy, tried and true. With thanksgiving, I'll be a living sanctuary for you. Lord, prepare me to be a sanctuary, pure and holy, tried and true. With thanksgiving,